Hi everyone, how you doing today? Rob here, and what I've decided to do is World's Card Chase 1 versus World's Greatest Card Chase 2. So let me go ahead and get the packs out. And the reason I decided to go one-on-one with the card chases is that the other boxes were just going to blow them away. So I thought I'd put a little bit of tension into it. Not tension, what's the right word? A little bit of competition, fair competition by going one-on-one with the card chases. So let me just take the packs out and then we'll line them up.
Dun, 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 dun.
We got, alright, there's a different one. So let's see how we did with this. This is number 1. We got Fleer 93, Upper Deck 91, Fleer 89, 2012 opening day. There's a good one. Put this aside. I'm not the Conlon collection. I'll open that for the sake of Hall of Famers. 92 Topps, 93 Donruss, 93 Fleer Series 2, 91 score, a little less score in this one, which is good. O-Pee-Chee, shout out to the people in Canada. 89 Bowman, 90 score, 90 Fleer, and 92 Fleer. So more Fleer in this one. So I'm going to start by opening box 1. I'll get through this as fast as I can, and then we'll get to box 2. If you want to find out the final result, as always, just go to the end of the video. Okay. I don't want this to be too long a video, so I'm going to try to kind of get through these as fast as I can. This is poorly packed, but Mark Lee, there's a Bobby Bonilla, Mark Carrion, Brady Anderson, Roberto Alomar, I'll separate him, Mike Felder, Jeff Montgomery, Charlie Hayes, league leaders here, Brian Harvey, Bob Hamlin, prospects, Jeff Treadway, Greg Briley, Mike Henneman, David Cohn on the Mets, Dan Gartler, Donnie Hill, and Storm Davis. And 1990 Fleer. This is going to be a long break, so feel free to just go to the end again, get the results, or if you want to sit through it, it's pretty fun to get through these. Toronto Blue Jays sticker, Nolan Ryan, he's going in that good pile. Odemy McDowell, let's see who we got here for Mark Gubiza, Jeff Russell, Ken Hill, Rich Yett, Sid Fernandez, the Mets pile, Bill Ripken, Jerry Roos, Kevin Appier, Gary Carter, nice, Tom Candiotti, Jose Rio, Dale Murphy, that's an insert, but Chris Spear, Bob Stanley. So, while I get through this, the reason I'm doing this is I want to beef up my 80s and 90s rookies collection. So, I have gotten some decent rookies. Here's 1990 score. Nelson Liriano, Greg Olson, Frank Tanana, Mark Davis, Paul Gibson, Kevin Bass, Greg Blosser, Dan Quisenberry, Harold Baines, just got in the Hall of Fame, Jose Uribe, Eric Davis, Darryl Strawberry, Alvin Davis, Rafael Palmeiro, I'll probably separate that one, Scott Bankhead, and Lance Johnson. For those of you who don't know, I do personally collect the Mets. So here's some 89 Bowman, definitely not going to eat the gum. So 89 Bowman is a larger card. I'm going to have to look at the back of these. I don't think I can know all these players. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not well versed on all their signatures. So Doyle Alexander, Ken Howell, Rafael Palmeiro, that's a good one. Mitch Williams, Bob Melvin, Johnny Ard, Scott Bradley, Gary Carter. Mets, Jim Ganter, Jose Bautista, not this modern Bautista, Jose Canseco, and Bill Long. Here's some O-Pee-Chee. Shout out to those people in Canada who collect O-Pee-Chee. Don't you know what year O-Pee-Chee this is? I'll find out in a second here. There's a star performer, Greg Maddux, This is 1993 O-Pee-Chee. So I'll separate the Maddox. Sean Barry, Rico Rossi, Scott Fletcher, Scott Cooper. Sorry guys, I was off. Willie Wilson, Dennis Moeller, Billy Brewer, and Walt Weiss. So the only one really in there worth anything probably is the Greg Maddux Star Performer. Okay, so 1991 Major League Baseball score. So this is, remember this is box 1 here. Got some clear packs here, so good chance of something. That's Bill Spears, Lee Smith, Mike Jackson, John Kruk, Bob Guerin, Todd Hundley, rookie on the Mets. Mike Benjamin, Rafael Valdez, Mike LaValle, Paul O'Neill, Ken Anderson, Jose De Leon, Craig Lefferts, Hubie Brooks, Alejandro Pena, and Rafael. Getting a lot of Rafael Palmeiro. I think that's my third Rafael Palmeiro on the day. Fleer 93. This was a decent set, the Fleer 93. And 93 was a little hard to get off. Okay, these names are a little small, but bear with me. John Candelaria, Tony Pena, Luis Salazar, David Hulse, Danny Nagel, Harold Baines again, Willie Randolph on the Mets, Eric Plunk, Ryan Bowen, Jose Uribe, Mike Pagliaro, Marquise Grissom, is that his rookie? No, it's not. Chris Cron, and Andy Ashby on the Rockies. So not much at all in that pack. Here's the 93 Donruss. Just hoping for the Hall of Famers in this. Greg Riley, Jeff Nelson, Jose Lind, Mike Butcher, Joey Cora, Alex Cora's older brother there. Ron Tigney, Doug Drabak, Scott Hammond, Tim Jones, Bobby Bonilla. These 93s are really striking out. John Olerud, Brooke Jacoby, Pat Kelly, Todd Froworth. Yep, not much at all in the 93s. Let's see 92. 92 tops here. If you guys, if you're still bearing with me, check out my message that I gave to all card collectors, not to be intimidated by people who have large collections, small collections, so forth. It's just a sincere, heartfelt message I want to give. Storm Davis, Pete Shorrock, Kurt Schilling. Sorry, let's focus. There it goes. Rance Mullins, Glenn Braggs, Junior Ortiz, Checklist, Mark Lewis, Eddie Tabanese, Craig Wilson, Jimmy Gonzalez, Kyle Abbott, another Checklist, Steve Bedrosian, and Ivan Rodriguez. I'll separate the Pudge. Rodriguez, I think that's the second year. Here's the Conlon connection. Remember, this is going to be box 1. Box 2 is going to be following, and we're going to have our competition. Okay, Mel Ott, Hall of Famer, Joe Cronin, Debs Garms, Oral Hildebrand, Freddie Fitzsimmons, Art Reinhardt, George Ewell, Ernie Padgett, Joe Kuehl, Al Bridwell, Bert Schotten, Cy Blanton, Charlie O'Leary, Rip Radcliffe, Carl Reynolds, Goose Goslin, Tris Speaker, another Hall of Famer. Yep, Hall of Fame 37. Ross Youngs, who is also a Hall of Famer, I guess. Alright, now here's a more decent pack. 2012 opening day in box 1. By the way, my daughter's cheering for box 1. My son is cheering for box 2. So here's a good one for box 1. Let's see what happens here. Yadier Molina, Jared Weaver, Ubaldo Jimenez, James Shields pickoff move. There's something we could separate. Brian McCann, Jimmy Rollins, and Gio Gonzalez. Since it's 2012, I'll separate the Molina. I don't think any of the other ones will be worth it, but Molina. Let's go to 89 Fleer. 89 Fleer. Hoping for a Griffey. That'd be nice. Lance Blankenship, Bob Dernier, Jim Clancy, Bobby Bonilla, Juan Berenger, Mike Dunn, Eric Hansen, Willie McGee, Rick Cerrone, Jack McDowell, is that his rookie? Second year. Separate that. Norm Charlton, Johnny Paredes, Henry Cotto, and Kelly Downs. Okay? This box one was not really a good box, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, 1991 upper deck here. Let's see how we do. These cards are every way imaginable. Let me just straighten these out. Okay. Stan Javier, Alex Fernandez, Frank White, Dave Gallagher, Oscar, Francisco Cabrera, Dave Parker, Ray Langford, Andres Thomas, Bob Guerin, Dave Henderson, Franklin Stubbs, Darryl Boston, Mets, and Brian Barnes. Okay, so one more, 93 Fleer, and then we'll be on to box 2. Didn't get much from this box at all, really. But I'm a pretty easy guy to please. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I'm happy just for the opportunity to crack some packs open and just stating that it happened, that we didn't get much. I'm a pretty easy guy to please. All right, let's look at these ones. Roger Mason, Todd Hundley on the Mets. I believe that's might be a second-year card. Sammy Sosa, there's a decent card. Dan Smith, Steve Farr, Jack McDowell, Greg Harris, Eric Young, Lance Blankenship, Dave Winfield, Omar Vizquel, Scott Cooper, Bud Black, Eric Anthony, and Charlie Hayes. So, I'll be back with box 2. So here we go with box 2. Let's see how it goes. So, just to state in box 1, I got about 13 cards back there to be, and the top 10 is what's going to happen. The top 10 cards from box 1 versus the top 10 cards from box 2. So here's a 1990 score, and let's see how we did here. 1990 score, Conlon Connection, 1991 Stadium Club, 1991 Leaf, opening day, 2012, 1992 score, 89 Fleer, 90 Fleer, 92 Fleer, 93 Donruss, 90 Upper Deck, 92 Fleer Ultra, 93 Fleer, 95 Fleer Ultra, there's a new one, and 92 Stadium Club. Just from the looks of it, it looks like this one's going to take the competition, but I could be wrong. We could get, because of the Stadium Club and the Ultra cards, they typically tend to be a little higher end. So let's see. Box 2 is we're underway here. Gary Wayne, Steve Avery. Is this, no, it's not. Here's rookie year. This is 1992. Sam Horn, Mike Devereaux, Dave Hansen, Jesse Barfield, Vince Coleman on the Mets. Separate that. Henry Cotto, Kevin Seitzer, Carney Lansford, John Cerruti, Derek May, Sean Hilligoss, Tom Pagnozzi, and Ken Hill. So nothing in there. Let's go on to 95 Fleer Ultra. So 95 Fleer Ultra. This was the year I really stopped collecting, so not sure any new rookies that might have come out this year, but is this someone on the Mets here? I'm not sure. It might be Mets or Expos. Mets, yeah. Rusty Greer, Juan Gonzalez. There's one more going to separate. Ken Griffey Jr. Mike Stanley, Mickey Morandini. These are a little hard to read. Omar Dahl, John Hudek, Sandy Alomar Jr., Bob Hamlin. I don't know if this is an insert. This looks like a second-year standout. I'll separate that as well. Wow, this looks like it could be a decent pack. Kurt Schilling, a bunch of Hall of Famers or potential Hall of Famers. Shane Reynolds and a Mets Mickey Kelly Stinnett. So that pack was full of some Hall of Famers. Fleer 93. I didn't like these cello wrappers because they're hard to get off. The other ones, the way they wrap them today is the easiest, to say the least. Okay, 93 Fleer. Greg Litton, Bill Spears, Mitch Webster, Scott Lewis, Dave Martinez, Randy Knorr, Bryn Smith, Frank Tanana, Nigel Wilson, Cal Ripken Jr. There we go. Lonnie Smith, Dave Cochran, Dave Hollins is his rookie card. I think it's his second-year card. I'll separate it just in case. Tim Burke and Vince Coleman. Now on to 92 Fleer Ultra. We'll see what this pack holds. There we go. The Ultra are worth a little bit more. They're like the higher end cards in the 90s, the Ultra and Stadium Club. Kevin Tapani, Gilberto Reyes. Oh boy. Some of these are stuck together. Steve Decker, Lee Smith, Hall of Famer. Just got into Hall of Fame. Steve Buechele. Well, let me separate these. Mike Maddox, Gary Gaetti, Jeff Treadway, Vizcaino, that's his rookie. Kevin Moss, B.J. Surhoff, Mickey Tettleton, Charlie Huff, and Sam Horn. Let's go on to 1990 Upper Deck. Upper Deck, these packages are easy to open. The way they make them today is probably the easiest way to open them. But Mike McFarlane, Doyle Alexander, Don Carmen, Darren Jackson.
Would you like?
So Eddie Williams, Jay Buhner, decent card there. Chuck Carey, Dave Henderson, Joey Cara, Mark Ubigza, Domingo Ramos, Kevin Appier. Oh, nice. Sammy Sosa rookie. That's why I invest in Jeff Blauser, Bob McClure. That's why I invest in these card chases, because you could get stuff like a Sammy Sosa rookie. So, it's worth the chase. All right, coming up is 93 Donruss. 93 Donruss. It's only $8 a box, like I said. It's $8 a box. Orlando Merced, Ken Urbach, Bernard Gilkey, Russ Springer, Jose Offerman, Tim Salmon, rookie, nice. Franklin Stubbs, Donovan Osborne, Jeff Raybolt, Mike Timlin, Roger Clemens, Walt Weiss, Kevin Ritz, Damon Berryhill. Definitely think box 2 is way superior to box 1, but that's okay. Here's Fleer, 1992. Trying to be careful with the corners here. There we go. Scott Kamenecki, Benito Santiago, Alice Burks, Bill Duran, Puckett and Larkin, Pat Rice, Gene Larkin, Todd Stottlemyre, Jim Abbott, Xavier Hernandez, Rob Malicote, Bip Roberts, Dave Savine, Lloyd McClendon, Bo Jackson, Oral Hershiser, and Ted Power. 1990 Fleer. Box 2 definitely ran away with the win here. Gino Petrelli, Dave Martinez, Mark Gubigza, Mike Pegular, Walt Terrell, Dan Schatzzer, Lance Parrish, Tom Henke, Dickie Thon, Rance Monks, Doug Drabach, Jeff Reardon, All-Star team of Mark Davis and Jay Bell. 89 Fleer coming up. Looking for Griffey Jr. Would be nice. Oh, there's a nice Mets sticker. There's Strawberry and Will Clark, Steve Lake, Ron Tingley, Kevin McReynolds, Jose Bautista, Don August, Jerry Gleaton, Craig Jeffries, Joe Carter, Tom Browning, Mike Diaz, Bob Melvin, Rich Gedman, Jamie Moyer, and Jim Ganter. So, nice Mets sticker there. 92 score. Yeah. Let's see here. Randy Myers, Bob Guerin, Craig Lefferts, Dennis Eckersley, Wes Chamberlain, Bobby Witt, Greg Swindell, Bill Wegman, Charlie Hayes, Scott Bradley, Marvin Freeman, Charlie Huff, Delano DeShields, Dickie Thon, Mike Devereaux, and Eric Davis. So, I wish they had less score and more tops. But, again, not complaining, just stating. Here's our 2012 opening day. Nice that they included this. I don't know if this is going to be the same pack, because I see a Jimmy Rollins. Nope. Roy Halladay, Orlando Hudson, Brett Wallace, Brett Laurie, opening day something. Ian Kinsler just got traded to the Padres. Adam Jones, I'll separate Adam Jones, 2012, and Jimmy Rollins. Okay, I'll separate Halladay too. Let's go to 1991 Leaf. 91 Leaf. Got this nice silver puzzle. Sean Hillegas, Corey Snyder, Dave Winfield, Benito Santiago, Don Mangley, Rich Gedman, Brett Butler, Juan Augusto, Scott Coolbaugh, Alonzo Powell, on the Mariners, yeah. Reggie Jefferson, Chris Carpenter, Gary Varsho, Rick Cerrone. Oh, from what's been happening here, it might be a shutout. We might have a 10-0 shutout, but that other pack did have a Nolan Ryan in it, but we'll have to see. Remember, the highest card against the highest card all the way down to the lowest card against the lowest card of the top 10 again, all the way through. So, here's a... So I'm actually glad that Bonds is on top, because you're going to see the rest of these cards got ruined. Oh well. Eddie Murray. There's a Billy Ripken, Pat Combs, Ken Anderson, Jose De Jesus, Mike Scott, Mike Benjamin, Neil Heaton, Kevin Brown, Mike LaValle, and Jerome Walton. That's what happens in the 90s. Those Stadium Club and some Upper Deck, they stick together and then you get the snowflakes effect. This is the Conlon collection, who has a lot of the older Hall of Famers. Let me just get this one open. See who we got here. Rogers Hornsby, nice. Hall of Fame. Roger Peckinpah, Huey Cruz, Addie Joss, Smokey, Joe Wood, Jimmy Austin, Riggs Stevenson, Bill Wamsgans, Larry Benton, Zach Wheat, Duffy Lewis, Bill Lee, Babe Ruth. Alright, nice. Nice Babe Ruth. Jimmy Dykes, Earl Smith, Enos Slaughter, another Hall of Famer, and Archie Vaughn, another Hall of Famer, and Chief Bender, another Hall of Famer. So that was a nice pack there. Alright, one more 1990 score, and we'll be on our way to finding out which box won. This is the last pack of box 2. Let's see who we got. Ryan Sandberg, Jeff Treadway, Walt Weiss, Mike Witt, Sean Hill, I guess, Melito Perez, Nolan Ryan, highlights, Doug Drabak, Frank Viola, Greg Brock, Mike Lavalle, Bob Forsch, Dave Stibe, Jose Gonzalez, Joe Sklacky, and Darren Fletcher. So I'll be right back with the final result. All right, everyone. Looks like we might have a shutout with box 2 winning. So let's get this competition on. Omar Vizquel versus Adam Jones, 1-0 box 2. Jared Weaver versus Bob Hanlon, second year standout. This one's got him. So it's 2-0. Superstar Celebrations, Brett Lowry versus Brian McCann. It's 3-0. Kurt Schilling, this is a gold medallion card, this special Fleer Ultra issue, so it's 4-0. Now this is just going to be a blowout. Roger Clemens versus Jimmy Rollins, 5-0. Don Manley Leaf versus Sammy Sosa, 6-0. Cal Ripken Jr. versus Greg Maddux, 7-0. Ken Griffey Jr. Ultra versus James Shields. Shout out to Kurt there at Good Times Collector. 8-0. Sorry. Sammy Sosa rookie card versus Yadier Molina, 9-0. And Barry Bonds versus Nolan Ryan. Even Ryan was a better player. It's debatable or not, but this has got him in value. So 10-0. Box 2 over box 1. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you the next time. Bye.